Hello students, welcome back to another video of my channel, and today we are going to learn about subtraction and the Big Frise formula for minus 7. So the Big Frise formula for minus 7 is less 10 add 3. Okay, the Big Frise formula for minus 7 is less 10 add 3. And I'm also really sorry if you could hear any disturbance from the background. I can't help it, there's some procession going on outside. So I cordially apologize for it, okay? And let's get started again with our classes, which is the formula for minus 7 is minus 10 and add 3. So the fingering exercise for it is, let's get started. Okay. For adding, first question is 10 minus 7. For minus 7, the formula is less 10 add 3. Less 10 add 3. So less 10 and add 3. So answer is 3. This is your formula. Okay. I hope that's clear. Now let's move on to the next question, which says 11 minus 7. So this is 11. Now for minus 7, the formula is less 10 add 3. So what you will do, less 10 add 3. Less 10 add 3. Focus on the fingering movements, okay? So less 10 and add 3. So answer is 4. Now let's move on to the next fingering exercise, which is 15 minus 7. So this is 15. Now minus 7. 15 minus 7 means formula is less 10 add 3. So let's do it, which is less 10 and add 3. Answer is 8. See, actually you need to do it simultaneously. So it goes like less 10 add 3. Understood? Yeah. So now let's move on to the next question, which is 16 minus 7. So 16 minus 7. For minus 7, the formula is less 10 add 3. Less 10 add 3. So less 10 add 3. So answer is 9. Now let's move on for double digits. Okay, see, as I told you in previous classes also, always for double digits also you will just add a 0. Like for minus 7, if the question becomes minus 70, then you will just add minus, like zeros in every place. Like here it was minus 7 equal to less 10 add 3. So here it will become less 70 equal to less 100 plus 30. Okay, that's the only difference. So you need to remember that the place where you are subtracting 7, that place you need to add 3, and the place left to that place you need to subtract 10. Like for example, 100 minus 70. This is 100, means 100. Now minus 70. Minus 70 means here in this tens place you need to subtract 70, means in this tens place here you will add 3, and the place left to this place you will subtract 10. Like, okay, so 100, 100 minus 70 means less 100 add 30. Okay, so answer is 30. We will be solving questions. With that you will get clarity, like more clarity on this topic. Okay, so without any further delay, let's get started. So our first question is 14, 6 and minus 7. So 14, 6. 6 means, now recall the formula for 6. The Big Friend formula for 6 is less 4 add 10. Less 4 add 10. So do it. Less 4 add 10. Now minus 7. For minus 7, the formula we learned just now is less 10 add 3. So less 10 add 3. So answer is 13. So how will you do it fast? 14. For adding 6, the formula is less 4 add 10. So less 4 add 10. And now minus 7. That is less 10 add 3. Less 10 add 3. So answer is 13. Okay. Now let's move on to the next question, which is 26, 5 and minus 7. So 26, 5. For adding 5, the Big Friend formula is less 5 add 10. So less 5 add 10. Now minus 7 again. For minus 7, the formula is less 10 add 3. So let's do it. Less 10 add 3. So answer is 24. 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 24. And if you cannot read the abacus beats, then you can go to my previous videos, translation of beats to numbers and numbers to beats. Those are lesson number 1 and 2, I guess. Okay? Yeah. So now let's move on to the next question, which is 18, 3 and minus 7. So 18, 3. For adding 3, what is the formula? See, you have two formulas for 3 again. It is a big friend formula and a small friend formula. Here, which formula will you use? Since 5 is busy, means this 5 beat is drawn towards this horizontal bar. It means 5 is busy. And the line I always teach you is 5 is busy, use big friend formula. So since here 5 is busy, you will use big friend formula for adding 3, which is so big friend formula for 3 is less 7 add 10. So let's do it. Less 7 add 10. Okay, then minus 7, for which the formula is less 10 add 3. So less 10 add 3. Answer is 1, 4, 14. Okay, now let's move on to the next question, which is 19, 3 and minus 8. So 19, 3. 3 means, see, just like the previous question, here also 5 is busy. So you will use big friend formula for 3, which is less 7 add 10. So do it. Less 7 add 10. Now minus 8. Minus 8 means just in the previous lesson I taught you. Formula for minus 8 is less 10 add 2. So let's do it. Less 10 add 2. So answer is 14. Okay. So let's move on to the next question, which says 29, 8 and minus 7. So 29, 8 again. For 8, what is your formula? Big friend formula for 8 is less 2 add 10. So let's do it. Less 2 add 10. Then minus 7. For minus 7, the formula is, see here 7 you have directly. You don't need formula. So just subtract it. So answer is 30. Okay. Now let's move on to our next question, which says 29, 22, 9 and minus 7. 22, 9 and minus 7. Okay. So 22, 9. For adding 9, what is the big friend formula? It is less 1 add 10. Less 1 add 10. So less 1 add 10. Now minus 7. For minus 7, the formula is less 10 add 3. So less 10 add 3. Answer is 24. I'm going really slow so that everyone can understand. And if you want to increase the speed, you can increase in the setting section. Okay. 55, 5 and minus 8. 55, 5. For adding 5, what is the formula? You will use big friend formula for 5, which is less 5 add 10. So less 5 add 10. And then minus 8. For minus 8, in the previous class I told you what is the formula? Less 10 add 2. So less 10 add 2. Answer is 52. Now let's move on to the next question, which is 28, 7 and minus 7. So 28, 7. For adding 7, the formula is less 3 add 10. So less 3 add 10. Now next question is minus 7. Minus 7 means less 10 add 3. So for answer is 28. Now let's move on to our next question, which is 18, 8 and minus 9. 18, 8. For adding 8, what is your formula? Formula for adding 8 is less 2 add 10. So less 2 add 10. Now minus 9. For minus 9, the formula is less 10 add 1. Less 10 add 1. So do it. Less 10 add 1. So answer is 17. Now let's move on to our next question, which is 26, 9 and minus 7. So 26, 9. For adding 9, what is the formula? Less 1 add 10. So less 1 add 10. And then minus 7. Minus 7 means formula is less 10 add 3. So less 10 add 3. Push 3 beats from here. So 28. Now let's move on to the next question, which is 36, 5 and minus 7. So 36, 5. Formula for 5 is less 5 add 10. So less 5, add 10. And then minus 7. For minus 7, the formula is less 10, add 3. Less 10, add 3. So less 10 and then add 3. So answer is 34. Now let's move on to our next question, which is 27, 8 and minus 7. 27, 8. For adding 8, what is your formula? Less 2, add 10. Less 2, add 10. So let's do it. Less 2, add 10. Now minus 7 means less 10, add 3. Answer is 28. Next question is 18, 7 and minus 8. 18, 7 means less 3, add 10 is your formula for 7. Less 3, add 10. Then minus 8 means less 10, add 2. Answer is 17. So this is it for today's class. In next class we will practice some more questions, and I will give PDFs in the description box also. And for more such content, don't forget to like, share and subscribe my channel. Thank you.